Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to go through my empties from the last 2 months. Now if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you would know every month I would post my monthly empties from the previous month and do a mini kind of rating and little, I guess, review on my stories. And I thought, why not I collect it for every 2 months or something like that and post on my YouTube so we can do a longer and kind of accumulated rapid review situation. So I thought, let's give it a try. Let me know how you guys think about it, if you want to see more of these rapid reviews, empties, etc. If not, we'll call this an experimental video. If you guys like it, it can be a series, but let's get into it. This is from May and June, so we have a bunch of products here that I used up. I really went off and used so many, so we're just going to rapidly go through what I liked, what I didn't, give it a quick rating and move on. Now these ratings might be a little bit different from my Instagram ones because I did those like ages ago, like 2 months ago. I can't remember. This is based on what I feel at the moment. So it should be pretty similar, but could be a little bit different. Just a heads up. I'm not scamming you guys. That's just, I have bad memories. In no particular order, I don't remember when these empties were. So it could be a May one or June one. We'll just have to find out. But the first one I want to talk about is the Midnight Blue Calming Cream from Dear Claire's. This was an amazing cream. It's really soft. It's just like this gel moisturizer consistency, very light. It did have a light blue color to it as well. I really enjoyed it. I use this for the evenings and I think it really just helped just lock everything into my skin. I really enjoyed using this one and I thought this was incredible. I would actually repurchase this. It's a little bit on the more expensive side. I wouldn't say I saw massive differences with my skin, but I enjoyed it. I think it's just a really standard moisturizer. It has some great calming ingredients, wouldn't really irritate your skin, and there's nothing too harsh in here to like clash with your existing routine. So I would give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. Next is the Amuse Dew Jelly Vegan Cushion, and you guys would know I love this and I have raved about this a lot. It's the most, I guess, natural kind of foundation there is. It's this very interesting mesh cushion foundation, and it's one of those foundations for if you already have great skin. This is really just to keep your texture really even. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. This is a light coverage foundation, but it really makes the skin super dewy and it looks incredible. It's really that nude skin-like finish. I absolutely love it and I would repurchase this just because I really like a light medium coverage foundation. It just helps even out my tones, and this has a pretty good long wear time as well. I would say 8 hours, but after that it definitely gets really oily, but already the effects of it is not very obvious, so I would say it's not too bad. I would give this a solid 9 out of 10. I really enjoy it, but again, if you have really textured skin and you want something high coverage, this is not for you. Next is the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Essence Water, and I realize the sun has set a little bit, or like it's hiding behind clouds, so please bear in mind with the lighting. But this is a great antioxidant boost. I love this for the mornings. This is my go-to toner, essence, whatever. I just put this on before my vitamin C serum or my sunscreen. This is great, really calming. Doesn't really, I guess, clash with anything unless you use a really intense exfoliant, which I never use with this. I absolutely love it. I think it's really great, worth the hype. Beauty of Joseon makes some great products in general, and this is one of their most iconic and popular products as well, for great reason in my opinion. I really enjoyed it. An 8 out of 10. Not super special, but it did hydrate my skin a lot, and ginseng is really good for repairing damaged skin. So if you've been experimenting with a lot of skincare and it feels a little bit irritated, this is great for fixing that up. Next is actually a sheet mask. This is the I'm From Vitamin Tree sheet mask. So this has a lot of tea tree in it from what I remember, and this is just a pretty regular sheet mask. It's great. It's really juicy. It's really soft. It's filled with essence and serum, so really just makes your skin feel really pampered. It's great for a DIY spa session. I love it for that reason, and it made my skin feel really brightened. Really just, I guess, almost baby soft. It was so dewy when I pressed into my skin for the next 2 days. Honestly, it made me feel so good, and tea tree is really great for calming the skin and reducing redness and all that jazz. On the more pricier side, I'm From is definitely a more pricey brand in general, but I enjoyed it. I think it's great. I do think it's worth the price, and I have a lot of backups. I would give this a good, I would say, 8 out of 10. The only reason it's 8 out of 10 is because it's not super special. It's a sheet mask. It's just a sheet with serum. We've all seen it before, but it does make me feel really good. The next one I want to talk about is the Skin and Lab Skin and Lab Clean and Easy Blemish Spots Patch. And this is the hydrocolloid sheets. They're pimple patches, let's just say. And I love them. They are some of my favorite pimple patches and they are so unique. Like the packaging on it, you can see it's like this kind of step 1 and 2. So you first peel it off with like side 1, put it on your face, and then use side 2 to peel it off. Just something about it is so innovative in this packaging. And what I love about this sheet mask, pimple patch, is it's truly invisible. Like you can't see it on your skin. It is one of the best invisible pimple patches. It looks like you put nothing on your skin, yet because there's something on it, it makes the pimple look less red. I just love this. I love this when I go to uni, when I'm feeling really lazy, I don't want to wear any makeup, I have a few breakouts, just pat one on and I feel great. I have actually tried to put makeup on it. It does show off a little bit because it's like sides of a pimple patch, so I don't recommend it underneath makeup, but if you want, it works. But this is best for like a bare face day. It looks so invisible, works really, really nice, and I really like it. You get quite a lot in here. You get 54 patches and you get different sizes as well. Really like it. Oh, 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. This is really good. Another sheet mask. This is from Skin Physics. This is the Vitamin C Hydrating Velvet Mask. This is the biggest mask I've ever seen and I love it. It's really big, but you guys know I have a huge forehead, right? Like this is a massive forehead and most of the sheet masks only go up to here and I always feel like, oh my gosh, why is my forehead so big? But this sheet mask, let me tell you, it's so big. Like it's wide as well, but it covers my forehead, like from my chin to my forehead, and I feel so good. I'm like, yes, it finally fits my fat forehead. Love it. I didn't see any like obvious effects of like brightening the skin, even though it's a vitamin C, but it's very juicy, packed with serum. Yeah, I liked it. And it's not very pricey as well. I would give this a solid 7.5 out of 10, just because I didn't see obvious effects. Another skincare product, you can see I go through a lot of skincare, much more than makeup, because I use skincare every single day, makeup not necessarily. This is the Daily Go-To Sunscreen by Purito. I really like this one. I think this is an amazing product just because it has very minimal white cast and it does actually have SPF 50+, which is amazing, UVA and UVB. I just think it's really great. Not scented, really easy to apply and looks nice under makeup as well. It doesn't peel. So I will give this a solid 8 out of 10. Okay, this is the Hello Kitty Bubblegum Body Mist. I decluttered this ages ago and you're probably like, if you decluttered it, why do you have it? Well, I decluttered it as a body spray, but I use this as a room spray. I put it on like my curtains and I open the windows so when there's wind like coming through my windows, it goes through the curtains and it makes my room smell really nice. Very artificial bubblegum, strawberry, sickly sweet scent. I love it. It's just high school memories. It's great. It's $2. What are you asking for? I like it. 8 out of 10. A toothpaste. Okay, this is the Vusian whitening toothpaste. This was the super pretty toothpaste I bought from Olive Young ages ago. My gosh, it looks so fancy. It looks like a Willy Wonka chocolate bar. It's meh. I think it's not worth the price. It has like this floral taste to it, which is pretty nice. Very reminiscent of the toothpaste I used to use in China as a child. I liked it. Didn't whiten my teeth a whole lot, but it's pretty. I'll give it pretty privilege. I would say a good 5 out of 10, a little bit too expensive for me. Another toothpaste, but this one I actually love. This is the White Glow Optimum Clinical Series. It's really cool. It's like this colored toothpaste and then clear on the outside. It just makes a really pretty color and it actually does whiten. White Glow makes my favorite whitening toothpaste. They're super affordable. They're at Woolies and Coles, I'm pretty sure. Super good. 10 out of 10. Love it. I even recommend it as like a gift guide situation. It's so good. Innisfree Green Tea Seed Serum. This is the one everyone loves and Wonyan loves. I really like it. It's pretty nice. I think it's hydrating. It really helps soothe the skin. It does have a slight fragrance to it, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't mind it, but a lot of people hate fragrance because it could irritate the skin, but I think it's okay. Didn't do anything super magnificent. 7.5 out of 10. A mini sample of the Claire's Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. 10 out of 10. I love this. I've used I think an entire tube and a half of the full size already. So yeah, I really like this one. You guys need to try it. It's amazing. It's like this pudding self-repairing texture. It's just so good for at night. Really helps moisturize the skin and it brightens. This is a sponge from Air Perez. The only reason I'm retiring it is because it's so dirty and it did get a little bit moldy, which is a bit grotty. I really like this sponge. I think it's great. It really expands. It's really soft. It's really easy for blending out makeup and I love it. I would give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. A little bit pricey, but it is just like a sponge. I wouldn't say it's anything super innovative or special, but it is nice. It does the job. 8.5 might be a little bit too generous. Maybe 7.5 to 8. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's really pricey. That's why we need to take down a few points. Second last thing is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I didn't love it. I thought it was a bit too sticky. It did grip the makeup, but also at the same time, it was too thick for me and it made my skin just feel really heavy. Wasn't a huge fan. 6.5 out of 10. Did make the makeup last, but I wouldn't say a lot longer than usual primer. The last product on my list is this Burt's Bees Honey Moisturizing Lip Balm. True honey, waxy taste. Really nice. I love Burt's Bees. I have so many of their lip balms. Basically every flavor. I love it. I will keep on purchasing it. And this is just really nice. It's a classic. It's a lip balm. It moisturizes. I like how it's waxy, but also oily. Like it's not overly soft, but it's still enough to coat and feel like you're protecting yourself from like the wind and stuff and your chapped lips. 9 out of 10. I really like it. I think it's good. I don't think it's overrated. That's it. These are my empties from last 2 months. Did yap a little bit. I tried to rapid fire, but let me know what you think about this empties review and if you want this to be a series or not. But aside from that, that's it for today's video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel and let me know down below what you would like to see from me next. But that's it for today and I'll see you guys for the next video.